Well, from the Ashanti region, let's head to the central region now. And some concerned members of the NPP, supporters in the region, are calling for an end to what they call the animal farm style of leadership exhibited by the national and regional executives of the party. According to the NPP supporters, several national and regional executives who have openly declared their support for the Vice President, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, his bid to be flag bearer of the party against the party's rules and regulations, have all gone unpunished. At a news conference in Cape Coast, spokesperson of the supporters and former DCE for Trifo, Atimokwa Samuel Yao Ajebi Kesi, lamented how some supporters of Alan Tremantain are quickly hounded and intimidated in the party. The supporters are calling for the cessation of the selective application of the party's rules in order for the party to break the eight.
Since the release of the rules and regulations, a number of high-profile and ranking members of the party have openly violated the rules and regulations by declaring their support for the Vice President, His Excellency Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, who has left nobody in doubt of his ambition to become the party's presidential candidate. Prominent among these party officials who have blatantly violated the party's rules and regulations are as follows. Deputy General Secretary of the party, Nana Obiri-Bwahin, the Northern Regional Executives led by Chairman Samba, the Vice Chairman of Ashanti, Mr. Kobna Senchire, the Member of Parliament for Karaga, my own friend and former colleague, Amin Anta, and then Member of Parliament for Toron, Honorable Habib Idrisu, and Farouk Mahama, MP for Yendi, among others. Interestingly, even though the actions of the above-mentioned officials and senior members clearly violate the party's code of conduct, none of these blatant violators has been called to order by the national executives of the party. The worst of it all, at the recent National Delegate Conference of the party, which was held in Kumasi, no less a person than the Vice President himself, Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, who was part of the very body that promulgated the party's rules and regulations, in wanton disregard of the same rules and regulations, arrived at the conference ground with supporters wearing his branded T-shirts and banners announcing his campaign for the Flagbearership. As if breaching the code of conduct wasn't embarrassing, the Vice President and his cohort, in their desperation, went on as far as breaching the state protocols as he and his followers arrived late to the function, well after His Excellency, the President, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, and the First Lady had taken their seats. In spite of all this embarrassing conduct, nobody in the National Executive, including Mr. John Bodu, the General Secretary, who announced the sanctions, has come out to condemn it or say anything about it. However, in an animal farm selective justice faction, when supporters of other aspirants, particularly Honorable Alan John Kojo Tremantain, a founding member of the party, tried to stand their ground and protect their own, they are either immediately rounded up by security agencies or subjected to acts of intimidation and senseless suspension. A clear case in point is the arrest and detention of some supporters of Honorable Alan Tremantain, the Minister for Trade and Industry, and a leading contender to the Flagbearership at the just-ended National Delegate Conference for protesting the flagrant abuse of the party's regulations. Things are really falling apart in NPP of today. Our fear, ladies and gentlemen, is that if current situation is not arrested and every member of the party made to feel an equal member with equal opportunities, the party will face an ignominious defeat in 2004 with grave consequence into the future. We want to use this medium to appeal to His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, His Excellency J. Kufuor, the former president, and other leading personalities, including Mr. Kojo Pienin Osafo Mafo,